Hey, in this video I'm going to be showing you how I turn a piece of common elk antler into this awesome little copper infused antler keychain. I went down to the craft supply store and it was only supposed to be like 30-40 bucks I thought, but I ended up spending 125 bucks. I think my wife's going to be a little bit mad. Hopefully these turn out really good though. Yeah, I got 5 of them, 125 bucks, so I got to sell them for 25 bucks each for a keychain, just to pay for all my materials. But I do have enough to make a few extra if I just buy the kits now. Like I got enough glue, I got all the drill bits and everything I need. So it should be good. Oh my gosh. It's 10:30 at night and I finally have some time to get going on this project. I got 2 little kids and we finally got both to bed. I got Choco the helper. So she's gonna eat all the extra antlers we have. Here is this pile of antlers, scrap antlers I already have that have been cut up and picked apart for other projects, and they might be really good for this project. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is just find one of those that'll work good for this project. Let's get going. All right, so I'm going to dig through here a little bit and find my favorite pieces. And in order to put the copper in, part of it needs to be this like porous inside, so there's somewhere for the copper to go to. This is an old one I was going to use, I think, for a duck call. This might be a good one. I'll set this off to the right side. Yeah, I like the elk antler too. Ooh, this one would be super porous. I'd love to get the texture of the antler a little bit. Man, that'd be so cool to just have it copper and then the normal inside the antler. I'll put that in the keeper pile. That'd be kind of cool. Here's one I was going to make a knife handle out of. I think I'm kind of set on this piece. It's just a good solid piece and it's got lots of pores for the copper. Let's do it. This is thick enough I could get maybe 2 of these keychains out of it. I'm actually probably just going to cut this piece right in half. I could drill a hole on each side and hopefully get enough for a keychain on each side. Little kits I bought, they came with a tube that I got to drill a hole in the antler and slide that tube in and then glue it. So here it goes. And I can't find my little vise that I've been using to hold the antler, so clamp it to a piece of wood and hope it's straight enough. This is kind of what I got figured out. I got my piece of wood and I clamped this antler to it. Let's try this out. Alright, I think we might have made it all the way through. Yep, now we have a hole perfect for that tube. Let me take this apart real quick. Oh, shoot. So we blew out a little bit right there, but I'm kind of curious, maybe this will still work if it's long enough. You know, I think I might try it anyway and just fill all that in with copper. That might actually look pretty cool. It's a tight enough fit. I don't even think I need to glue this. Normally I would glue this in here with some CA glue, but it's so tight right now that I don't think I'm going to need to. All that's going to fill in with copper. There's going to be one little bit bigger chunk right there, but I actually think that's going to look kind of cool. I think I'm actually even going to be able to get a little bit of this elk antler on there as well. So this will be sweet. We'll see how this turns out. Someone stole a piece of antler. Hey, what are you doing? You taking my antlers? Hey, you get back here with that antler. Now really what you want to do next is, I gotta push that in there a little bit more first. You're gonna wanna cut the antler down right to the edges of the metal, and then you shave it down and make it flush with these 2 things. We got a pinmill cutter and a pin reamer. Like we're gonna want this to be a flush in. See how they're not straight. So what I'm gonna do first is stick it in this side, shave it down. See, and now it's flat and flush right there. It's gonna fit so much better on the lathe. And I'm gonna do the same thing to this side real quick. You know, just while I'm thinking about this actually, it is so thin and even disappears next to the tube right here. I'm going to actually have to build this area up with copper. Normally I would probably start over at this point, but I'm really just kind of curious what's going to look like. It's going to be just a huge copper section next to the antler section and everything else. So yeah, I'm going to be building up a lot of copper right here just to cover this gap because I'm going to want it to be cylindrical. I got it and it is about ready for the lathe. All right, now I'm going to seal it in there with a little bit of CA glue. I'm using thin CA glue, so this should really work into the material good. I hope you enjoyed that video. It was certainly a lot of fun to make. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.